Hello friends, today I have a keyboard that I didn't know I'd be getting in the mail. Gamakay sent me their TK Pro 75, an all aluminum build with a 75% form factor. And I will be providing my unbiased opinion. Here's a little bit of backstory about my keyboard journey. I started off with Gamakay's plastic keyboard after reviewing, what the best budget keyboard is. And, this channel is really focused on a lot of more budget type devices. So I also purchased Gamakay's silent switches, which were my first silent switches ever, and I absolutely love them. So as a company, they are vetted, and I've definitely seen a lot of good reviews. I'm saying this because they actually do have really, really good prices for what you get. So let's get into the review and we'll talk about how this keyboard performed. The TK75 Pro from Gamakay is an all aluminum tri-mode 75% keyboard. It comes with these gray, yellow, and black PBT keycaps, which are my preferred style of keycaps. I'd say that they are the best quality keycaps you can get, other than official GMK keycaps that cost twice the price. Now onto the switches. These KTT Hyacinth Switches come pre-lubed. Here are the specs. I do like lighter switches like my Glorious Link switches, but these are also long pole switches, so you'll hear a higher pitch clack when bottoming out. Still, some very nice switches, especially if you don't like Gateron and want to stay away from clear top housing. I personally think that all nylon switches are better for getting a quieter, creamier sound. I love that this keyboard also doesn't have exploded arrow keys, which makes it look much more aesthetically pleasing to my eyes, as I like things sleek and compact. Nonetheless, I really like how this keyboard looks. It's an awesome looking keyboard, and the build quality is up there too, so I wouldn't shy away of it, especially if you aren't too picky when it comes to how your keyboard sounds. So overall, it definitely has that Gamakay signature sound, where it does sound a little hollow. I know a lot of people have modified their Gamakay keyboards and they put like pennies inside of them, or they try to make it less hollow. So it's important that if you are buying a Gamakay keyboard, they do have those screws inside that hold the keyboard in place. Now let's get into the case. It's a gasket mounted style keyboard, meaning screws that surround the case retain the PCB and plate into position. It has 5 layers of foam, and the ones that make a noticeable difference in removing are the PE layer and case foam. I tried removing the case foam, it gets way too bouncy for my liking. Let's talk about their gasket mounting system. It works, but it isn't the best. The top case makes too much contact with the rest of the keyboard that there isn't much isolation from the vibration of typing. With that being said, there should be an alternative method to mount the case, right? Now, on their website it shows that this keyboard could be switched from a gasket mount to top mount, but I didn't see any screws for the top mount. Could there be 2 different variations, or was the one sent to me just an error? Who knows? Regardless of this, I found the sound profile to be pleasant enough for those looking for a budget keyboard. It's nice and thocky, even in its stock configuration. Since I do prefer my keyboards on the quieter, marbly, clacky, and creamier side, I removed the PE foam to remove that tape mod sound. I know many of you like the tape mod, but I have very sensitive ears, so your mileage may vary. So I definitely enjoyed using this keyboard, and I do think it's worth the $90 price tag. Now, if you look at what else is in the market, the Rainy 75 and also the Yunzi 75 version I'll leave right here also are major competitors, and a lot of people are talking about them on Reddit. So I would definitely consider those over the Gamakay, but the Gamakay still definitely punches above its price point at what it's selling for as a 75% wireless keyboard. If you're trying to keep your budget under 100 bucks, this is one of the very few options where it's all aluminum, wireless, and has a really good sound. So definitely recommend it if you can't spend above that 100, but for most people I would just recommend just spending the extra $20 to $50 to get the other ones I recommended. So I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe if you have any questions. You guys have a nice day. Bye.